Hi, my name is Ryan Corkery, and this is the base case. I chose this problem because I was getting really annoyed of using trees and rocks as bases and never knowing the exact measurements of the fields. This is important to me because I've been playing baseball my whole entire life and never knew the measurements of T-ball, Little League, and Major League fields. This problem affects baseball players of all ages because if you're little, you can use the T-ball field. If you're my age, you can use the Little League field, and if you're older, you can use the Major League field. My invention solves this problem because I connected all four bases with the exact amount of ribbon needed for each level of field. I had to research how far apart the bases are at all three levels of field in order to know how much ribbon to put between each base. I checked if this exists by looking at all different sites in Google, and I didn't see anything about a portable baseball field, so this invention is completely original. I made one change in order to make it unique because usually the bases are sold separately, and I just connected them with ribbon in order to make the exact measurements. If we walk over here, this is my invention, and I'm going to show you how it works. So right now, across the whole field, we're at a T-ball level, and the orange mark shows T-ball. So in order for it to work, you're going to want to pull the ribbon through until you see the black mark, which is Little League, and you're going to keep pulling it through until the black line lines up with the end of here, and that line ends up there. And you would have to do this from first to third base in order for the field to become Little League. I added wooden shims to the end of the ribbon, so in order for the ribbon to not slide back through, because if the ribbon were to try to slide back through, it wouldn't be able because the wooden shim would block it. Let's go back to my board. I tested my invention out by playing 3 different games of baseball on all 3 levels of fields to see if each level worked. I made one change, which was adding the wooden shims to the end of the ribbon in order for the ribbon to not be able to slide back through the base. One challenge I faced was the ribbon getting tangled up when I packed it back up, and I'm still working on solving that issue. If I had more time, I would add Velcro to the end of the ribbon to make the bases stay in place better. My invention improves lives because it makes it easier to set up, or it makes it faster to set up, easier to set up, and easier to transport. Baseball players would buy my invention because it makes it easier and faster to set up and play anywhere you want for baseball at 3 different levels of field: T-ball, Little League, and Major League. Stop using rocks and trees as bases and use my invention, the base case.